Kugoo has long been known for making budget-friendly electric scooters. They're easy and fun to use. Many people like them. I can't even remember how many of them I've tested. I personally use some of them as my on-the-go vehicle whenever I need. If you have to ask me one question, what is your most favorite Kugoo scooter on earth after all these tests? Well, then I would say the Kugoo G2 Pro. I've abused it for almost a month, and here's my review. So we'll now take a look at the design and specs first. On the left handlebar, there is a bell and a light. Even though you don't power on the machine, they are still working. Then is the controller and a large 7 by 4.5 cm LED display. Short press to power on. The display has a half animation that shows everything you need. Plus and minus icon is to select assistant modes or choose different settings when you are in the settings mode. Move to the left is the throttle. Press and hold it, you're ready to go. It has two front handbrakes. They are responsive and effective. The left is for the rear disc brake and the right is for the front. Always press the left brake first when you want to stop. Don't ask me why that. I learned it in a hard way. Move down is the folding mechanism. Unlike other Kugoo scooters that can be locked up when you fold them, there's no buckle or something to hook the stem down when you fold it. It's not like you are going to be one-handedly into the trunk of your car every morning. Considering the 23 kilograms weight, you probably won't be folding or lifting the scooter much. Not the deck. I wouldn't say you can comfortably put your feet on that as it's not that long or wide at the Kugoo G Booster. But luckily, there is a protruding plate that lets you place either your left or right foot. Actually, this design comes with benefit. You can do some stunts easily with it. Or maybe not so easily. There are also two cool red LED strips embedded under the deck. Finally, the wheels. The knobby tires just feel grippier and safer when you're riding. The rear wheel sports an 800-watt motor, which enables a max speed of 50 km/h. More on that in a moment. Overall, in my opinion, the G2 Pro is the best built and most refined scooter among all Kugoo scooters. You can check all these polished details. The new ergonomic hand grips are stylish, the deck and wheels are rugged, and the suspension and shiny disc brakes all scream, I'm not a cheap rental scooter. It is a good-looking and elegant scooter. But there is a tremendous strength in elegance. Having survived the last 4 weeks on the G2 Pro, I'm here to share my riding experience. This thing is definitely a beast, and could easily eat those budget scooters for breakfast. Let me use 3 words to describe everything: durable, fast, and comfortable. It rides like a dream. You probably watched my previous test on the G2 Pro. Yes, as my friend says, I'm not. But that's not even started. It's on soft grass ground, isn't it? Last week, we went to another place with this hard ground. I was still trying to learn to do some stunts by lifting the front wheel, and I crashed so many times. And at once, it crashed so hard, I broke the front fork, the rear fender, and probably other stuff. And it couldn't power on. Just as I thought that thing was dead. Boom! Several hours later, after we plugged off and reconnected the wire, the scooter somehow came back to life. After that, we rode for another 20 kilometers until the battery totally used up. And now to the speed. I can easily bump to 45 km/h with my 80 kilograms weight. It climbs slopes or catch your butt up like nobody's business. And you know what? You don't even bother thinking of other ways to hack it to get a faster speeds or something. The speed is there. What you need to do to release your inner speed demon and enjoy the ride. It's not only fast, but also comfortable. Unlike the normal straight front fork design that you would mostly see on the scooters, it adopts a folded design, which makes it even better at handling potholes and rough roads. Of course, it features dual rear suspension as well. Just check this out. And for the battery life, it's one of the best. We actually tested by riding straight from full battery to 0. We got around 45 km range, and during the test, we always put in full power mode. I'm just surprised. During my whole intensive and crazy test, there's only one downside for me. That's the display. for some reason, the display shows me the wrong information, it gives the wrong speed, the wrong mileage, even the wrong battery gauge. Funny thing is, when it's out of battery, it still shows you the full battery. As I've reported this issue to Kugoo, they said it's because of the unit I was testing is a prototype and the official unit won't have such issues. Good to know that. So to conclude, should you get the G2 Pro? Priced at $899 on Gearbuying, it is the second most expensive Kugoo scooter in its lineup so far. With the most refined craftsmanship and excellent riding experience, it's definitely worth every penny. But is it made for everyone? I don't think so. If you just want an entry-level scooter, there are plenty of options out there on Gearbuying: Kugoo S1, S1 Pro, Crane S2, or even M4 series. This G2 Pro is a serious machine made for serious fun. If you've got some fun trails around you or you want to commute on faster roads, the Kugoo G2 Pro is exactly the kind of scooter you would want. It's overbuilt, it's rugged, it's powerful, and it's going to exceed your needs instead of leaving you mashing the throttle on a 25 km/h scooter while you pray that the cars whizzing past don't take you out. This is a true motor vehicle at this point and it performs like it. But if you want that performance, well, you gotta